What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of F1 2016 Mobile Career Mode. Today we have the Hungarian Grand Prix in Season 4. This is round number 6 of 10, so the season's flying by pretty quickly and we're already past the halfway point and it is very much crunch time in the championship. On the screen now is some gameplay from the last episode at the Austrian Grand Prix. Be sure to go and check that one out if you haven't seen it already. On screen was a pretty decent battle with Nico Rosberg, but apart from that, there wasn't a lot else that happened in that race, unfortunately, because we led every single lap, pretty much, and we went very, very smoothly from a complete lights to flag victory. So the Hungaroring today is a pretty strong track for the AI. We discovered that when we came here in Season 2 when we were driving as Max Verstappen, but hopefully we can get a good result and maintain a comfortable championship lead.
18 kilometres from the city of Budapest here in Hungary, where today's Formula 1 race is about to take place. It's the Hungarian Grand Prix.
So I've qualified on the second row, P3 to be precise, alongside the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. Mercedes have got themselves another front row lockout with Hamilton ahead of Rosberg. In terms of setup, we're going to go for one stop here today, I think. Or maybe we could change it for a two-stop. I'll see what my pace is like, and we're obviously going for downforce because there's lots of corners in the Hungaroring. 5 red lights, and the Hungarian Grand Prix is underway. Not a great start off the line. The two Mercedes getting off pretty well, but it seems on the mini-map that we're not really going to be under pressure from anybody. Into turn 1, Rosberg trying to go up the inside, but Hamilton holds his own round the outside of his German teammate, and we're going to keep P3. So it's been a pretty normal start for us. We've got Raikkonen in the mirrors trying to put a bit of pressure on. Rosberg goes wide, I go wide in suit, and Raikkonen's just got past both of us. A brilliant move there from the Iceman. Rosberg goes wide again, and we can sling it round the outside of the German. And it's not been a good start for Nico. He's dropped from P2 to P4. But nevertheless, although it's one step forward, one step back for me, or should I say one step back, one step forward. There goes Raikkonen. He got a little bit out of shape there. I went a bit wide myself. But there I absolutely send it down the inside of the Finnish driver at the end of lap number 1. And we are now up into P2. So it's been a pretty respectable start. As now I've gone wide, Rosberg's caught back up. And he's re-overtaken me. So he re-overtook Raikkonen a couple of laps ago. And now he's got back past me. It's lap number 5. Raikkonen is still right behind me, but I'm going to pull the trigger for an undercut, and now I'm officially committing to a two-stop. No idea what the game is doing there on pit entry, and we are going to go for the soft tyres after all. So I've changed my mind. We are now converting from a one-stop to a two-stop. Plan B, 2.499 seconds, 2.5 seconds on the pit exit. What's going to happen here? I go really wide. I completely take the Red Bull with me. I wasn't expecting the game to do that because normally it breaks randomly on pit exit, so I completely wiped out the Dutch driver, but never mind, it's saved me an extra position, I suppose. P13, but don't forget, lots of drivers are yet still to make a pit stop. There was a car in the pit wall there on the right hand side. Don't know if you guys noticed that. I didn't while doing this commentary. I just noticed the dot on the mini-map. Anyway, this is Felipe Nasr rejoining in P7. Very lofty position there for the Sauber. And we've got a couple more cars in front of us. There's Sebastian Vettel, and then there's Daniel Ricciardo in P5. So we're definitely not too far off getting some big points. As I say, the AI are very good round here. So I'm not expecting to win the race by any stretch, but equally, if we could get on the podium, that would be brilliant, because that would be a great damage limitation Grand Prix. Vettel goes wide. We have to completely... Oh my goodness, we had to swerve out of his way as we're very nearly swiped off our front wing because the German driver went off the track, rejoined suddenly. Never mind, I completely sent it down his inside at the chicane, and now we are back in front of him. This is now lap number 12. Kimi Raikkonen is now in front of me, as is the lap car of Pascal Wehrlein, the German driver in the Manor. He gets in the way of Raikkonen, but thankfully he doesn't really disrupt my progress too much. 0.6 of a second, the gap to our fellow countryman, and we almost have the same problem with the second Ferrari. Raikkonen again getting in my way. And again, I have to jam on the brakes. Here comes Fernando Alonso, lap number 13. I'm actually struggling for pace a little bit now, so I think I'm probably going to box at the end of this lap, and that complete understeer there totally shows it. The Spanish driver slips past. However, after all that, Fernando is coming into the pit lane as well, so thankfully we're not going to get careered into the side of the wall this time, and we are going to make it. But this will be my final scheduled pit stop of the afternoon, onto another set of super soft tyres. So in we come. 5.2 seconds, because I got a little bit of wing damage, I think, possibly just coming into the pit lane. Here comes Nico Hülkenberg this time. I was aware that it wasn't going to brake, so I jammed on the brakes myself to let the German driver take the position, because we weren't going to crash over something like that. And well, now following the Force India, who's been promoted into P6, we've got Max Verstappen in front of us, and once again this is Pascal Wehrlein on lap number 15. So we've got some positions here to make up, definitely. This could get a bit interesting. We're going to be like almost 2 by 2 here. Wehrlein could be getting in the way. I've tried to send it down the inside of Hülkenberg. The German driver squeezes me out. This could get very interesting, but I back out because I could anticipate that the AI were going to squeeze me off if I tried to go there, because they're very stubborn in this game and they never move off the racing line. Through the last corner we go. There goes Verstappen and Hülkenberg, but Wehrlein completely moves across me. I've got wing damage and the Manor driver has spun. I don't understand why he just suddenly drifted back into my path. He was completely oblivious to the fact that he had to move out of my way. So now we've got to finish this twisty circuit with wing damage when we've got Jolyon Palmer all over the back of me. If there's more cars who catch up, I could be in trouble of falling out of the points here, but we go completely wide there. Here comes the Renault. We're going to try and hang it round the outside, but what is he doing? He completely spun me, and Palmer's put me in the wall. I'm trying to reverse, but look in the mirror, we're completely stuck. I can't move, my car's trapped here. What on earth is going on here at the Hungarian Grand Prix? I can't move. This is unbelievable. I'm trying to reverse my car out of the way, but Palmer's just completely pinning me into the wall. This is absolutely extraordinary. I've never seen this before, where I'm literally stuck, and now with no wing, that's the end. We're not going to get any points. I finally managed to slip past, but Jolyon Palmer, I'm going to be outrageously rude and aggressive to him now. Obviously, I was absolutely furious by the actions there of the British driver. I will not let him beat me, and I'm sorry, I will take him out. But now, for the first time ever, I've been lapped. There goes Lewis Hamilton. So Palmer probably cost me a good 20 seconds, maybe even half a minute. I've tapped Hamilton there, and I'm going to very rudely squeeze out the Renault. But to be honest, there's not much point pitting, because I'm not going to get any points anyway. So just for pride, I'm going to try and defend these positions for the final 2 laps. There goes Carlos Sainz. Not much of a fight there I could put up against the Toro Rosso, but Jolyon Palmer, I can't believe it. I've been lapped. I was trying to keep up a tally of never being lapped in this career mode. Well, that's gone down the toilet now. At least you guys have seen that the blue flags message does exist, but the AI just never obey it. I just can't believe it. We've just lost 6 points. Hamilton has now won the race. This is the final lap of the race. And there goes Magnussen, and there goes Raikkonen. There's another blue flag message about to come up. Initially, I thought that was Palmer, which is why I so aggressively put the squeeze on. But yeah, what an absolute nightmare of a race. P3, and it's just completely come undone for me there. Going to get tons of understeer, and there ain't a lot I can do here. Through goes Magnussen. Palmer is still behind me, which is good. I'm going to be very naughty this time. At this point, I don't even care. Somehow I didn't even get a warning for that, which is absolutely incredible. Oh no, I did get a warning. Alright, I was going to say, surely you can't do that and get away with it, but yeah, what an absolute disaster this has been. It's just through no fault of my own. The AI have just completely screwed me over, and with Lewis Hamilton winning, he's going to cut my championship lead to just 8 points now, seeing as I failed to score any. So going into the Russian Grand Prix at the next race, it's going to be very, very important that we can get some decent points on the board, and really we need to get back to winning ways. I know we won in Austria. Magnussen goes clean around the outside. There wasn't a lot I could do there, but yeah, P15, although we beat Palmer, what an absolute nightmare. There is the results from the Hungarian Grand Prix. We finish in P15. Ouch. That is not a good result. Thank you, Jolly and Palmer. I will arrange your death sentence in the next Grand Prix. I'll be sure to take you out. Anyway, Lewis Hamilton wins, Raikkonen second. Ricciardo gets Red Bull's first podium of the season in race 6. And they're supposed to be a front-running team. GG to Alonso, P4. Verstappen, more good points for Red Bull in P5, because they've been really struggling this season. They've been like lower midfield. 2 Force Indias, NASA in the points, and Massa grabs a couple of points for our team. So at least we don't completely miss out. Sebastian Vettel all the way down in P19. Very disappointing race for him. Still Haryanto and Palmer, good, yet to score points this season. Red Bull still P10, P11, their drivers. But as you go there, you can see P1 in the Drivers' Championship, 8-point lead now over Lewis Hamilton. Constructors, that's not happening anymore, and we've got to almost look over our shoulders at Ferrari, because if they keep outscoring us, they'll be catching us and overtaking us. They're only 11 points behind now. But as you can see, Rosberg's dropped right out of it, because he only got like the odd point today. Maybe he even missed out entirely. I'm not sure what happened to him. Raikkonen got points, he jumps into P3, so Rosberg's very much out of the title race. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Both links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.